What's up? I'm back. All right, awesome. We got to hit these goals, guys. A lot of people hitting me up having problems right now with finding deals, but it's bigger. It's bigger than phones. Like phones is just like it's just what you're doing right now. This is not forever for probably everyone that will ever watch this video, and so phones doesn't it doesn't matter. And right now, for example, I'm headed to the gym, and last week I spent running through the hills. I never run through hills, but I was on vacation, and they had lots of rocks and roots and stuff. And so I did something where, like, it's hard to explain, but it's like my heel hurts, but it's because my toe hurts or something. I don't freaking know, man. This sucks right now because I really want to run. I run, train. I don't freaking everything else train cardio. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to it, but it's just like it has to be an obsession, okay? And I have work to do right now. There's like work that needs to get done. I need to go to my assistant's house and drop off some shipping materials and help her get organized. We've got just so much stuff to do. And I'm also trying to go to Boston Marathon, which means I got to be like basically the top 1% of runners in the country or on the planet or however that works. And I'm just obsessed with both. But the truth is, getting phone work is mentally less taxing. It's physically less taxing. So I have to stack in the thing that's gonna be easier to neglect. And I have to do that first. And not only have to do that first, I have to crap all over anything else that gets in my way to get there. You get what I'm saying? I will throw anything under the bus to get my cardio in. Even if that means I have to do like Stairmaster or the glider thing where you're putting no pressure on your feet. I'm having to get creative to get my cardio in this week. Just to make sure that I don't when you get obsessed with something, you can injure yourself with you can have enough injuries to put down a prize horse and be running right through them things until you can't, and then you're out for 6 months. And so I take that same level of obsession with running. I do that with my business. And everyone wants to talk about goals. Well, goals are just a completion of a process. And so saying that you have them is irrelevant if you don't have a process for getting to them, And when it comes to getting more phones or physical feats, which, by the way, if you're not in a competition of any sort, if you're not competing, you are messing up your own life to a degree I can't even explain. If you are literally not signed up for a physical competition currently, you are messing up beyond your wildest comprehension. And you'll never be happy. You'll never be as happy as you could be. Let's put it that way. I guarantee you won't be as happy as my ass. And it doesn't have to be running. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it has to be something, because buying and selling stuff is not competition. You're not in competition the same way. There's no phone flip-off-a-thon coming, okay? It's not competition at all. It's fun. It's a blast. I love it the way a kid loves playing video games too much and has to be, punished from it. People ask me how much I work and do phones. My answer is as much as I freaking can, man. What the hell? I work as much as I can, which is not a lot because I got other stuff to do too, man. So I work as much as I freaking can. When I started this thing, I thought, okay, I can hit. This is not even attractive for me unless I can hit $1,000 profit days, and I just had that in my head. And that just never left. And it was sort of a North Star that stayed there and never left. And early on, I hit a few $1,000 days. And then I hit a few more, and and then I hit a lot more, and then now it's like a lot of days are $1,000 profit, net profit. We don't do gross profit. We don't do sales. I don't even, the amount of sales you make is irrelevant. It matters how much you freaking make. Get that straight. Anybody talking about gross sales needs to be punched in the face. You know, you got to work hard. You got to work smart. You don't get to work only smart until you become at a level where your passive income has exceeded your monthly bills. That has not happened for me. Probably hasn't happened for you. So you got to keep going. I've never been big on like sitting down and writing all these goals because I'm always so motivated that doing some of that seems like something people have to do that aren't going to actually hit their goals and they're not serious. I know that that's not correct, but that's been my experience. I am very serious about hitting my goals. I'm very excited about what I do. Generally, if I'm doing it, it's because I'm excited about it. And I do it as much as I can, and I make sure that it's number one. And if something else exciting but harder gets in the way, then it has to be tucked in before the thing that's sort of like become easy to do. So when I started running, for example, I was working out with weights, and I've been working out with weights for many, many years. As skinny as I am, you wouldn't believe how many hours I put in the gym. I love it. And so I didn't love running. I don't love cardio. So I had to do cardio before I got to the weight room, because if I got to the weight room, then I would just skip cardio altogether, because screw that, man. It's hard. This is just a rant, isn't it? This is the rantings of a madman. This works for me, you know? This stuff works for me. Being excited is probably freaking 90% of it. And if you're not excited about this business or what you're freaking doing right now, you're going to have to find something that you are at least a little more excited about. Because all these goals, you could throw them out the window and never set a single one of them. And you're going to hit goals that other people will never hit because you're pumped. All right, I got to go run. Later, guys.